I have one issue to say. Your Excellency, as you know, we have been trying to work together. And this council, as you see here, is committed to Agenda 4. That one, we will be exercising our constitutional responsibility to ensure that all policies of the national government, they are implemented by the county government. So we are very, very committed. Where you sit, you should not doubt the Council of Governors. Many people have come here to talk about our sister here who has left us. And we have heard the good thing that she did. Us who are part of that family, we want also to progress and do good things for our people. But you remember yesterday when I visited her, the last talk was about the money. In my own community, you hear of bullfighting. That's where, in my own community, that's where there is bullfighting. And in bullfighting, when two bulls are fighting, it is the grass that suffers. So when it comes to money, we have two bulls fighting, and that's the Senate and the National Assembly. Us, we are the grass. Because this impasse we have in division of revenue, it is us, the governors, feeling the pinch. Because we are the grass. Hata tukienda uwanjani, hawa watakuwa tu wanapigana na sisi tuko kwa terrace, tunaangalia. Na wewe sasa ndio referee. Ukiwa referee uone ni nani atashinda mwingine. Ni wewe una uwezo hata mwingine akiingiza na mkono useme hiyo imeingia. You have all that power. So we are, as counties, we still appeal to you that please raid on this Murkomen and Dwale. Dwale was here yesterday to make sure that this issue of division of revenue is sorted out. We did our part when we made our contribution to the committee of the Deputy President, the IBEC. We went to Supreme Court because when there is no proper information, sometimes there is blame game. But we clearly went to Supreme Court to seek some clarification on some of the issues, because we feel we are part of the solution. We cannot sit there when we are frustrated and things are going bad. So we said, why can't we get interpretation of some of the laws that are there and some of the provisions in the Constitution, so that we can, in the future, make sure that this exercise goes on before without any problem. That's what we went to court to. We never took to court anybody. And we have not gone to court to look for money. We have gone to court on principles. And that's why we have said the issue of quantum, that is the issue of the National Assembly and the Senate. And I'm pleading with the two houses that make a decision as quick as possible so that we are able to move on. And this will be in honor of this lady who is lying here, who has done a lot for this country. Now, I beg that now I go through quickly the message from the Council of Governors. We join the nation in celebrating and mourning the life of a daughter, a wife, a mother, a sister, and a friend, and a stateswoman who has made extraordinary contribution to this nation, but especially to the Kipsigis and to the Luo communities. Allow me to address the late Laboso as my sister, because of the Council of Governors is a family, and she was and will forever be our sister. We lay to rest a woman who made exceptional contribution to Bomet County. I can think of a few people whose lives so epitomized courage in the pursuit of good public service to witness social change. Governor Loboso left a mark as he was among the 3 pioneer female elected governors of Kenya's county government, making her the first female governor of Bomet County. She made history. Our sister exemplified and worked for the progress our nation has made in women leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, the council has also lost a key member in the executive. Until her demise, Dr. Joyce was the chair of Education Committee, a teacher by profession. Governor Laboso was very passionate about education system with a focus on the ECD and technical colleges. Her motto was to eradicate illiteracy in her county and empower young women and men to use their skills to better themselves. It was also during her tenure that we held the second Children's Devolution Conference, where children from all parts of the country were brought together to discuss matters affecting devolution and the expectation to their leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to talk about this monster called cancer. It is brutal, it is relentless, and it is unforgiving. Cancer is like terrorists. It is noisy, emotive, and steals headlines. As we mourn our sister, Governor Loboso, our brother Ken Okoth, and a friend Bob, let us also remember the 1,000 Kenyans who die every day from preventable causes and build a primary healthcare system that can diagnose and prevent cancer and other ailments. As Kenyans come to terms with the fall of 3 leaders to cancer in a month, a chilling realization in sweeping the country about the vulnerable Kenyans to this disease. According to the latest report by the National Cancer Institute of Kenya, cancer is the most prevalent in Kisumu, Kakamega, Nyeri, Nakuru, Bomet, and Uasin Gishu counties, affecting both men and women. The key challenge being the cost implication it has on the victims. We need to have a very sober conversation about our healthcare system, even as we call upon you to consider declaring cancer a national disaster. We will miss Governor Loboso's leadership, her passion, and even her stubbornness. She loved basic values of fairness, honesty, dignity, respect, leaving no more behind and understanding she was part of something much bigger than herself. Now, Her Excellency Laboso is going to take her rightful place in a long line of extraordinary leaders in this nation's history. In her time and in her way, she stood for freedom and stood for liberty and made the Kenya's devolution story the most hopeful and the most enduring story. To paraphrase Shakespeare, he was one of our kind. On behalf of the Council of Governors and all the 47 county government, I convey our heartfelt condolences to family, friends, and Bomet residents for the loss of one of our devolution warriors. Allow me to finish my remarks with the word of Revelations, chapter 21, verse 4, which says as follows, and I quote, "And he will wipe every tear from their eyes, and there will be no more death or sorrow or crying of pain. All these things are gone forever. Fare thee well, Your Excellency, Joyce Laboso." Thank you, and God bless you.